I was just sitting, minding my own business, and then I had Clover. And then what started my mind are you gotta be to be this Clover? You got to understand this moment of mine when I beat Clover, never caught it, never had it, never showed it, never been there, didn't have it, stay my own business, stayed at home, done my sunshine into some bathing all the way. You got to understand when you beat Clover, you got to be a heavyweight. You got to be fit, even if you don't show it. You got to have the body like you don't even know it because it's so fine, it's so fit. You can walk upstairs and run it up it as well. So you have to understand when I hear you got to be a heavyweight to beat this 19, you got to understand. You got to beat it all the way. You got to have the muscle behind you. You got to have the strength to carry this obesity. You got to have all this for yourself. But what happened? What happened in the back alleys? What happened in the streets? What happened to the people who said you got to stay in? You couldn't do your shopping. You couldn't go home to anybody else. You know, this way of flows kept going and going and going like we didn't care. You should see people walking. You got to understand there was a literally state of mind, state of body, state of rules saying you got to stay at home till this problem is sorted and standard more up. The government was more sorted. They had something to literally put together on something they had never experienced in their life. A disease, literally, you didn't have antibodies to. It's a moment you need to be a heavyweight to understand this. It's a moment of your body expressing yourself a certain way so you understand this heavyweight have no sugar problem. I eat my bag of sweeties and no sickness I feel in my stomach because it's so sweet. I need it so much. It's not an alien matter possessing my body like a clover and a teen. You got to understand this way of mine, my body language, what it's saying. What is it saying for me lifting this weight night and day, pumping and pumping and pumping like I don't care. I'm gonna lift. I have a body. It's a heavy weight, literally muscular. I'm loving it all the way. My honey is so proud. I didn't catch this in even one moment to go do the test. And literally can't even find it in my nostril or my tongue because they can't find it even touch me. Because I'm a heavyweight, I got the type of state of mind. It's literally in heaven where it belongs. So happy for this to happen to me, to have literally a knowledge of a tree, how it works, making a machine literally makes me breathe like an apparator, is making me survive my heavyweight ways. This vaccine was so great, turned me into a heavyweight, but I heard from the distance people literally not there with me by my side anymore. What is wrong? To literally people not to understand when they get out for a walk, like we need to get fitter, we need to do this and that to get ourselves in a heavyweight position. Can you lift 100 to 100 and 100 once again to make an S class of yourself? You got to understand it takes time, it takes commitment, it takes a lifestyle of eating healthy every single day. You got to be yourself in a state of mind is healthy too, like a heavyweight can handle his heavyweight body. So literally obesity is nothing. So you breathe like there's nothing. You run up the stairs. It's so steep. It changes conditions of breathing matter. You got to understand, and you don't get knocked down and go back down the stairs. You got to understand this flow is trying to explain something about a heavyweight, how it feels by lifting that weight and how proud you are counting those weights when you're holding it and feeling those numbers in your mind. It's so great. You don't want to go away. You want to pump it and wrap it and let everybody know to share it like you want it, everyone to live and survive and have a better life. You want this so much. You gotta survive it. You gotta walk it. You gotta pump the weights. You gotta put the conditions in your mind and your body to feel like a heavy weight, like somebody who exercises every single day is pumping and we're loving it and we're loving it and we're loving it. It's not breaking me down like a bitch because this is the way I want to see my life. I want to see myself to the next level. I want to put myself in a pedestal. It's so nice and clear to see the dinner is in my plate. It's so healthy and yummy, and I love it every single day. I don't want this to go away. I want to feel this heavyweight way, the warmth of my body, breathing, so nice, punctuation, and I love it all the way. The circulation pumps and pumps and pumps like pumperation. I love it all the way. You got to understand this flow of mine is a freestyle. I want my state of mind, so I work out for the state of mind to work. I need to pump it and lift it and put it all the way up above my head. Reach my level of height, of weight I need to reach every single day, of pumping it and walking it and looting it and loving it and looting it and loving it and looting it. And if you don't understand, looting it is losing it. You got to understand the flow. Some words can be played with so nice. You got to understand when you reach a state of mind, you can play with your words. You can have fun. You can rap because you worked it and you're loving it, and you worked it and you're loving it, and this is staying for the rest of your life because you can have fun with your body any single time. You can go to the shops after you do your workout like it's nothing, like I'm still breathing and working and sweating like it's part of my system and the way it's supposed to be, like the body is pumping a system of blood and sweat all around your body, like it's working all the way. And this circulation is so great, it's so much loved. People want to do this for a lifestyle: work out, eat healthy, and stay a healthy state of mind. Zero beef. I'm out.